Alright y'all, that's what I'm getting into this morning. I'm gonna take this bed liner. Right. I'm gonna paint the top of my Astro van with it. That way it'll look like a vinyl top. I've done it before on a different vehicle, turned out pretty good. So I'm just trying to figure out where to paint it as far as the lines go. But we'll see what happens, y'all. Been out here, got the roof washed off, sanded it, you know, just hit it with some, I think it was 120 sandpaper. Better than what it came with. It came with like a little Scotch Brite type deal. So I didn't really like that one, so ended up sanding it with, I think it was 120 or something like that. But about to wash it off again, try to make sure I get all the dirt off, most of the dirt off of it. Don't really have to be really clean for this bed liner stuff to fit or to grab on there real good. And then now that the sun's out, it shouldn't take too long to dry off. But I also got a leaf blower. Once I hose it down, I'll use a leaf blower to make sure it dries off even faster. But then I got to figure out where I want to tape it off and bring the bed liner down to, because I'm not just doing the top. I'm gonna do a little bit of the sides to make it kind of look like a old vinyl roof on like old Cadillacs and Lincolns and stuff like that. Because the last limo I had, it had a vinyl top. It got ripped off, all that stuff. So I ended up doing a bed liner on that one. It actually looked good. It did look like a vinyl top in a sense. So I've never seen one of these with a vinyl top at all. I think it'll look neat, and it'll prevent me from having to make that roof look really good. Is another reason I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. It's just an easier thing to do, and it's another unique thing that's gonna be on this that's gonna make it just stand out as more of a what the heck was going on here situation, which is kind of normally what I shoot for when I build stuff, come up with different ideas, is make people look at it. Whether you're looking at it for a good reason or not, looking at it is still looking at it. So that's what we're going to get into here shortly. Got her hosed off, most of the part dried off, most of the way dried off. I'm going to let this sun beat on it for a little while, just to hopefully, you know, make sure everything's dry, and then before I start trying to tape out the line, I'll probably blow it off again. But I still haven't even figured out where I'm gonna bring that down to. I don't know yet. Trying to picture it, but we'll figure it out. I'll definitely figure something out, make it look all right, or at least okay-ish, you know. Definitely not shooting for perfect. If I was shooting for perfect, I would be nowhere near this point yet. If I was shooting, I mean, I'd probably still be trying to mock it up and blah blah blah. But I'm still waiting on a drive shaft that didn't get done this week. Hopefully it'll be done early this coming week. But whenever that gets in, now I gotta make 2 more brackets, because it ended up, it's going to be more or less a 3-piece now. So I'm going to have to take the bracket I made for a carrier bearing out. I'm going to have to take that out and make 2 more carrier brackets. So that should be interesting. But I'm going to let this dry for a little while, and we'll get back to it. Try to tape out some lines, see what it looks like. Hopefully maybe I can get me another set of eyes out here and help me figure out roundabout where to do this at. But we'll go from there, figure something out. Alright y'all, I got it all taped off. It's hard to say if I'm gonna like this. I don't know. It's hard to line up, obviously, because straight. Like I don't realize how much of the top of this red van is built like this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. That's what also throws it off so bad. The way that red van is just slanted. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. Like, you can really see it in this body line right here. Like, if you measure like off the top of this window to the top of here versus from here to here, you know what I'm saying? You can see it with a tape measure. And that ain't got nothing to do with anything I did, because I ain't cut none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't cut that crap up. It's just the way it's built. I couldn't even notice that until right there you're looking at roughly 4.5 inches, roughly. And there you're looking at more like 4.25, 4.8. I mean, that's a small span just to drop that much. And I'm talking from up here to down here, from up here to down here. So that's another reason it looks so off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it ain't off, because it definitely is off, but I'm just saying that makes it look even more off, because the top of this van is slanting down. Even though the body's straight-ish, the roof's super saggy. That's where we're at. Got the first coat on there, y'all. I put a thick layer on there. I'm letting it bake in the sun for a bit. Let it bake in the sun. Hopefully it tacks up pretty quick. That way I can put another layer on, y'all. Should turn out alright. Took a third brake light off. Already got a piece of grass in it. That's cool. Just more texture, you know. It's alright. Getting after it, you know. Let it be what it is. Got a couple more spots that I've seen today. I need to go back over with Bondo and stuff. Mainly on the other side. Really, this side ain't too bad. But getting there. One step closer to getting this thing painted now. Not looking bad. It'll kind of look like a vinyl top when we're done. Hey, oh, it turned out pretty good, y'all. Turned out pretty good, man. Really, especially once I get that copper on there, boy, that's gonna pop real good. Now, of course, I did go ahead and cheat just a smidgen and hit it with this black paint right over top of it, man. Just because there's a lot of small spots here and there that you can still see the paint coming through. Oh, like that spot right there. Look at that. Like that. Of course, I already taped it, untaped it, so hit that little spot right there, bam! You know what I mean? It's gone. Not that anybody really gonna see up here anyway. But once it dries, like tomorrow, first thing tomorrow, once it dries, if I can come out here and look, if there's any spots I don't like, where there's still color shining through. You know, realistically, I should have painted the whole roof black before I did this, but it's alright. Ain't no thing. It is what it is. Got some spots like, man, look at that. You can barely see the color right there. A little bit right there, maybe. But, you know, that's what I've been doing. God, I left a little too much right there. It'll be alright. It will be fine. Like I said, ain't nobody even gonna see up here for real. But I just wanted it, just in case, you know. Got these side doors open. You know, somebody happens to step up on this door. It don't look crazy. It don't look, you know, splotchy. But That's all I got done today, y'all. That's it. Of course, I could have got done more, but you know, I ain't even rushed for none of this stuff. Been out here taking my time. Enjoying a nice day. First day in a while. It ain't been, you know, crazy out here. I ain't done nothing inside either. I quit on the inside. I'm trying to get this outside painted and done. That way, yeah. Not that I really, you know, not that I'm gonna like color match anything. I'm cheap, so I'm gonna end up putting whatever the heck is cheap that I can find on the inside. So I don't really care what color it ends up being, but it'd be nice to have a good picture of what's going on the outside. That way, if I find some cheap stuff to make the inside somewhat match the outside, or at least go with the outside, you know. Find some things, do some things, whatnot. Still gotta change this mirror out and this grill. That's another reason I'm trying to hurry up and get it painted. That way I can get all the parts I want off that other van. That way I can get rid of the damn van. The rest of that van back there. And man, do not buy cheap tape, because I'm really kind of paying for it now. This really cheap tape, look at that. Freaking left glue on stuff. It's freaking crazy. It's like I use duct tape, but it's supposed to be masking tape. Oh, and I still got sand in the back of this. Down here. Rest of the door frame. We're getting there, man. I think, I'm not sure what the next video I'm gonna do might be. Not real sure when I'm gonna paint this either yet. I got a date in mind. I kind of gotta see what's going on at the location that I'm gonna paint it at. Definitely see where I got some overspray on the windshield. I'm gonna try to get that off of there. Right here too. Overspray right here. That's overspray on the windshield. I've seen that already. These side windows and shit, I'm not too worried about those. But I'm gonna clean this off. And then windshield off. I might clean these side windows a little bit. But I ruined some of them. Like this window right here is pretty ruined. Because I didn't cover it up when I did all my welding. So there's weld splatter all in it. I got a couple windows like that now. I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna do today. Get this cleaned up. Clean these windows, a couple little windows off real quick. Pretty much got the body looking decent-ish, you know. It is kind of what it is, man. I mean, I could spend days, you know, on this. It looks better, way better than it did, for sure. Way, way better than when I first got done with it. So I'm almost cool with it. I'm gonna let it ride. You know, that's what we ended up with. It looks pretty cool. It'll look even better once you get that copper right underneath of it. Oh man, that black and that copper gonna pop. But if you really look back at it, you know, from a distance, and it's too sunny right now, but it's not really showing the camera. But in person, it really does look like a dang. Almost kind of looks like a vinyl top. If it was flat, it'd look even more like a vinyl top. But pretty much done for today. I'm gonna clean up a couple little spots, drips, windshield got a couple of drips on it, all that. Some of the stuff turned out rougher than other spots, but you know, it is what it is. It's freaking bed liner that I use as roof liner, so here we are. But it's alright. That's what I got done today. And I'm out of here, y'all. See y'all next time. I'll make another video, probably next weekend or something, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty busy tomorrow, so we'll see what I can do. See what kind of time I got. Alright, y'all. That's what it turned out like today. Pretty much, I mean, gonna be what it is. But I ain't really been, I'm not trying to spend every, you know what I mean, all day on this as much, you know. So yeah, I ain't really get a lot done today, and there's plenty of the day left, and I could continue working on it, do more on it. But you know, I'm not in a huge rush to get it done per se. So I mean, I could do a lot more. I could work on the inside for sure, and work on a little bit more body work today for sure. But I'm ready to chill, relax, do what I would, you know, hang out. I did wash that Mercedes I've been working with. I just ain't been doing much to it. I'm waiting on somebody else. They're financing it. It's their car, so I'm waiting on them to get parts for it so I can try to go further with it, see what happens. But yeah, that's what it is. I mean, it don't look great even on camera, but in person it don't look great neither, but it looks decent. It looks different, that's for sure. It looks better than it did, you know what I mean? It looks better than nothing, and it probably looks better than what it would if I would have cleaned it up and painted it and tried to do it quote unquote right, you know what I mean? So this is good enough for what we're doing here. It's not like we're trying to win a car show. The only car show I might win is, I don't even know, probably something like meth mobiles. You know, I got the longest meth mobile. You know, that's what everybody keeps calling it, you know, messing around. Whatever. You know, people negative, man. It what it is. Oh well. Let me see what you built. Let me see your build. Oh, that's right. You're probably too worried about what somebody might think of you. To you know, do what you can afford to do. Just me. I'm not made of money. I ain't got money like that. You know. But that's what it is. Keep your eyes out for the next video. Ain't no telling what it might be on. Might be a new video on this Mercedes. Probably not. Waiting on parts. Might be a video on one of my motorcycles. Ain't no telling, man. You know, I got cars and things around here to work on. I still ain't figured out what I'm doing with the leftovers from this Astro, man. I like somebody to come buy them things. Make a couple bucks off, make my money back off of it at least, maybe. Ideally, I'd like to make a short van to go with the long van, but I'm already putting enough into this, and you know, I can't get no help to do this, so I definitely ain't gonna get no help to do that neither. So it is what it is. I'm doing this shit by myself. I'm not trying to kill myself. Just, you know, this is pretty neat. It's something different. That's what we're doing. Catch y'all later, man.